Hey, Black Belt Collector. Been reading a lot of X-Men lately. Just finished watching X-Men 97. Really, really liked it. Wanted to just play with my figures a bit and build the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. What a name to put on a resume. What was your last job? Oh, I was in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. All right. So, of course, starting off, Magneto. This is the first one. You gotta have him. I think I have maybe three, four Magnetos in my collection. Went with this one just because the dark on his eyes. You know, he seems like the most evil one. I think this is from the X-Men 97 wave. This is just sort of the most classic looking evil Magneto. Yeah, pinless, very nice, very nice. I really like the white suit, but this is just the classic suit as well. It's great. Love that. So, of course, starting off with Magneto. Who comes next? Well, I'm going to go with Toad. Yeah, a pretty silly character, man, but he was the OG Brotherhood of Evil Mutant. So this is that anniversary Toad. It's a really cool figure. He's super, super articulated. And yeah, I love the head sculpt. It's just so gross. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. Toad. So you got a small mutant. You know what comes next, right? You got to have the big man himself, the Blob. Yeah, this to me is just such a classic combo. Toad and the Blob. Big, immovable, fat dude, and then small, super agile little guy. So you got the Master of Magnetism. You got Toad with a really, really gross power with his tongue, and I think he like can spit acid, and I don't know. And then of course there's the Blob. What is the Blob's superpower? It's that he's fat, kind of. Yeah, he's immovable. I love the issue of House of M where Wanda says no more mutants, and it shows the Blob, and he's lost his power, and he's just a regular dude with skin just sagging to the ground because he's lost his power. Really gross. I love that. I love how Magneto's on a flight stand and Blob is still almost as tall as him. So you've got Magneto, Toad, and the Blob. There's a few other members from the original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, but I'm gonna go with Mastermind. Basically, a mutant that can sort of make you see things. He can kind of like alter your reality in a way. It's very cool. Of course, this is kind of his Hellfire Gala. I'm sorry, the Hellfire Club get up, but yeah, I mean, what more could you want? It's perfect. He comes in the Wolverine 5 pack, I believe. He may fall. I don't know. He's kind of hard to stand because he's got these little dress shoes. I hate these things. Any figure that ever has these, they always fall. See, I always have to like play with him every time I move him, and then he falls off the shelf. So after that, well, what comes next? Magneto, maybe leaves, but who takes his place? Mystique. You've got to have Mystique in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Now, this is a kit bash of mine. It is just the Moira McTaggart mixed with the Mystique from the X-Men movies. I haven't ever been able to find the comic version of Mystique. I think they're going to re-release her. That would be great because I could never find that figure, and I hate paying extra. But I thought this worked. I thought this worked pretty well because this Mystique comes with this sort of transforming arm, and I thought the skin tone matched Moira. I don't know if she's ever turned into Moira before, but I'm sure she has. Of course, shapeshifter, but she doesn't just change her skin; she can change like clothing and everything. So that works for me. So whenever Mystique takes over Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, that's when we get Pyro. Yeah, gotta have Pyro. Gotta have him in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I really like this figure. I think this was like a Pyro and Rogue 2-pack. You could add Rogue to the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm kind of going like core characters. You could add maybe like Juggernaut's probably been in here, but I'm not going to add him. He's not technically a mutant, you know? So there's a few exceptions like that. But we're going to put Pyro right over here. And probably my least favorite figure in the whole collection here of Evil Mutants. But you got to have Avalanche. Pyro and Avalanche go together. Of course, Pyro can control fire. Avalanche can kind of control the earth. He can, make like seismic waves or whatever. So, not the best figure by any means, but he's also probably the cheapest one on the whole list. You can get him for like less than $10, So, I've seen people kit bash him, heat it up, take that helmet off, and put a different head sculpt in because, yeah, he looks like he's just taking a huge dump or smelling a fart or something. Don't love that head sculpt at all. But what I do love, the final figure that I'll put on this list is my favorite character from this and my favorite figure, and it is the new Sabretooth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mystique has Sabretooth in the Brotherhood of Mutants at some point. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've read that stuff, but I'm just going to go for it. So, I mean, this is a pretty evil team. I uh, I love this Sabretooth. Of course, my only gripe, I wish he had the pinless legs to match his arms, but other than that, man, this figure is perfect. This is like the Sabretooth I'd been waiting for years and years. Of course, they made you buy Wolverine to get him. Yeah, it is what it is. But Sabretooth, and then, of course, the Blob are probably my favorite figures here. Characters, Sabretooth, and Magneto, for sure. So let me know what you think. Who should I have added? I mean, I could throw in Juggernauts. There's a few characters you could throw in. I think if you look at a list of people who've been in the Brotherhood, it's very extensive. But to me, this is like the core. I'm happy with this. And yeah, just want to do a quick video playing with the figures. You can get Toad into some crazy poses. I just kind of have them like this because I always like to have one character kind of crouching so you can sort of put him in front of a big character. Like he fits really well in front of the Blob on my shelf. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. See y'all on the next one.